Hey guys, happy Thursday. So Thursday you have an option. Now I think the volume is about the same, and so it's whether you're the type of athlete to get it done all in one chunk, or you like to break it up into rounds, right? And so what'll happen is option one will be a 1.5 mile run. You guys heard that correctly, 1.5 mile run. And then it'll be 75 hollow rocks, and it'll be a 150-foot handstand walk, all right? Or you guys can break that same volume up into 150 handstand walk and then 35 bar muscle ups, all right? So 1.5 mile run, 75 hollow rocks, 150 handstand walks, or shoulder taps, and then you guys have 35 bar muscle ups. That's pairing one. The second pairing, you guys can break it up into 3 rounds, break up the run into 800-meter increments, break up the hollow rocks in 25 hollow rock increments, break up the handstand walk with shoulder taps into 50 feet or 50 taps, and then do 10 bar muscle ups. So the volume, I might have told a little lie, you guys do 5 less bar muscle ups this way. So might encourage you guys to choose this option, all right? And so the mile run is just 1 foot in front of the other for about, 12, 15, 18 minutes, you guys get back. The hollow rock, you guys wanna start, you wanna think about the shoulders and the heels off the ground the entire time, all right? So from here, you wanna get nice and tight. You want the knees to be straight or the quads flexed, the toes pointed away from you. You want to go from here and just rock back and forth, all right? Seems pretty easy, but quite challenging. So ways you can make that available, you can go both knees up, but the same thing, the heels off the ground, the shoulders off the ground, reaching for your heels, rocking here, take one leg out, bring the hand back. You guys can do a lot of different ways to kind of make it through that, all right? The shoulder taps, it's a lot easier if you are facing the wall, all right? And so I like to just cartwheel up, kick a ring on the way. You wanna shift and tap that way, come down that way, avoid the rings. If you go up where your back is facing the wall, that's a little bit more challenging, all right? And so from here, that's the normal handstand progression, pushing through, shift and tap, shift and tap. So either 150 of those or 50 of those. And then I was really trying to avoid doing a bar muscle up because I don't know if I'll make one in real time. But a bar muscle up is just hanging where you start on the ground, pass through a kip, you end up on top of the bar in one movement, right? Again, you can use boxes to jump up to this position. You can use bands to assist you up to this position. You can do a burpee pull-up. You can do a really, really deep chest to bar, and then you can actually kind of progress that to chest to sternum, belly to bar pull-up. You guys can just kind of work on that nice deep pull until the next logical progression is actually a bar muscle up. And so the way that this looks is that we'll wanna, I like to stand behind the bar. Right now, I kind of teach, you wanna kind of jump with your feet out, swing out, and then pop up. Try to keep the butt and feet tight throughout the entire movement so it'll look like so. We end up top, and we got either 35 of those. If you do option one, if you're the type of athlete that like to do everything at once, or if you're the type of athlete that like to break up your food, do 3 rounds, 800-meter run, 50-foot handstand walk, or 50 shoulder taps. Either way is fine. And then you want to do 10 bar muscle ups. Again, there's 5 fewer muscle ups, all right? The handstand walks is obviously when you're upside down and you're going across the floor on your hands, all right? And so one way to kind of play with that is kind of pick a distance away from the wall because a lot of people fear falling over the wall. So the way that that looks and or works is that if you just kind of come back here, just kind of kick up, and don't move your hands until your feet, or until you feel your feet over your hips over your shoulders. A lot of people fall backwards because they move their hand the moment their feet starts going up, and then you gotta allow that moment to like kind of happen where you're straight up in the air. So you can start here, go towards the wall, come down, and then as we get good at that, we just kind of do the same thing across the floor, all right? And so again, 50 feet at a time for option 2, 100 feet at a time for you weirdos that like to do everything at once. But however you guys do this, this is all we got today. Have fun, go get it.